But I haven't seen it, you thought it was over. You bragging ignorance, you lack the vision from sacrilegious. I feel my raptures, you have offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so you can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features the Bulls' Offensive Player of the Year. He was an absolute force out there a week ago, torching defenders in a his. It's the Bulls and the Falcons under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the South American country of Argentina and its capital city, Buenos Aires. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Bulls of Buenos Aires. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Buenos Aires club as they enter play here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to
After I play this, I'll be going to bed for the night.
Hi Dembo, it's Jake.
Yo, Jake, what's up, bro? How you doing? You doing all right today?
What's up?
What's up with you?
Dude, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's kind of cold out here tonight. Where's my other corner? There we go.
I wish I could play. I have school.
Oh, you got school tomorrow, huh? How's football going for you?
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go.
Yada. Dude.
That's good.
It's now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led
You got NBA 24?
The championship.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking.
Ooh, who'd you lose to?
I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability. And the production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
Jenks Troggins.
Oh, wow.
Forward for about 5. These are his numbers from last week's
What was the score?
A boatload of carries, 114 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push it back 8 yards and time on second down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
24-27.
Oh, that wasn't too bad of a game. Y'all kept it close. At least it wasn't a blowout. Like this game is about to be.
Take it in at the 22. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now.
I can't wait to play with you tomorrow, man. I miss playing with you.
Me too, man. It's been a while since I played with you.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Same.
Side to start to drive is complete.
Can y'all tackle? Are y'all afraid to tackle? I mean, it is called tackle football.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bulls put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring.
That's me.
Yes, sir.
How good they are right there on that play.
I gave you Terrell Owens' jersey number. And GT's our quarterback. I gave him Peyton Manning's jersey number. I'm a running back. 94 yards. Woohoo.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever made an actual 94-yard play for your team? A reality or close to it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes
Almost.
Oh. What was your most yardage that you ever had?
You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here.
91.
Ooh, that's good.
Second down and a run by Robinson. Slipped one tackle.
Was that a Hail Mary play? Or just a long pass?
That second down play nets a -4. 3rd and 5. Ritter now. Under pressure and down he goes.
Wildcat play.
Oh, wildcat play. Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Here's Bradley Pinion.
I seen Derrick Henry do a wildcat play. Tennessee had him, even though he was a running back, but they had him as quarterback. Throwing a football, a running back throwing a football. That's crazy.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
You don't get that too often.
That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. They'll look to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag.
I'm trying out for our basketball team.
For what position?
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star,
Point guard or wing.
Ooh, point guard. You ever thought about playing defense on basketball?
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I always thought basketball was more easier than football.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Woohoo!
From 10 yards out.
Thanks for coming through for my tight end.
First quarter lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this,
Yeah, it is way easy.
they just seem to get more impressive.
You don't get injured as much.
No surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
And the less injuries, the better.
And it's now 14.
But in football, you got to worry about your whole, concussions, everything.
I got to get to bed. See you tomorrow, bro.
All right. It was good talking to you, bro.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
You to buy.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Cannot escape, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Ritter to throw it. Under pressure, and they get to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Here's Bradley Pena now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
I'm going to make sure I'm going to get time of possession.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. Oh, breaks a tackle. And he's
really?
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 34. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around. But offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football.
42-17. Woo. Philly. Just tearing them apart.
Back to throw here. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Spinning away. Down, fighting through tackles. And down inside the 15 he goes. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. This is caught. Touchdown.
Ankle twisted for the touchdown.
Moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace.
My 7-foot tight end.
In this game, I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Dallas got beat by the Redskins.
It's 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. And it's fielded at the 34. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. Yeah, they're going to start with really terrible field position. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, did you taught me when we're broadcasting games what we're supposed to avoid? And that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have.
A beautiful span and room to run. What a span. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Stiff-armed him. But he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side here, it's complete.
Yo, if you broke free, that would have been great. That would have been great.
A team based in South America, this inaugural season, these folks so excited, and with good reason. This is the NFL continuing to show that it's a global game, and what an addition to the league this will be. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! A great play there. Doing it again with his
Twisted shine.
touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bulls are able to extend their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now.
2 minutes. Gosh.
To extend the lead.
So 2 minutes off the clock. That's crazy.
So this
Yeah, if we could take 2 minutes off the clock. Oh, yeah.
In the first as another kickoff is away. And they will
We definitely will have time of possession.
As it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to it. On second down, Ritter. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. And now that brings
Can you, like, throw the football? I mean,
these sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where we've seen this before very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. Oh, that's what an effort. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown. A big play there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Bulls open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Here's Ritter. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking.
Look at that.
They've got to do a better job to keep him right. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So a change of possession here on the punt.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is rough.
There he goes, left side. He's to the 20. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We are
500 passing yards. That's good, bro.
On EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Ritter. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he?
Thanks for the safety.
Turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
Well,
Twisted shine.
A banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered
No, Jake.
the offense as they head out on the field.
It'll go as a game.
You gotta play catch up.
And it'll be second down.
Calvin's all over this field.
Back to throw. Looking left
Great
side,
catch.
it's complete. He's got it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And
300 yards.
So they just
Wow.
need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in, finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline, inside the 10, touchdown! What a great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bulls are able to add on to their first-half lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Ritter throwing on third down. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. Looking to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. Now a dump off here complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there and for a loss of 7. Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Shoves him aside, and he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll drop the throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now, and it's caught. Touchdown.
I mean, it is what it is.
And the Bulls go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive in total 8 plays. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Ritter back to throw. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
You doing okay over there, partner? Because that's yet another sack in this game that you just had to call. We're not even at halftime yet. No wonder this team has the lead. What an effort by the defense right from the word go. The adjustments at halftime, They're going to have to be big, or this could really get ugly in the second half.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that.
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Escapes the defender. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Bulls have got it on cruise control.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Falcons now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Bradley Pena now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Returnable here from the 38. .51 yards on the punt there. The Buenos Aires offense back out now. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. To the 20. Touchdown.
Flex, boy, flex.
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bulls just continue to roll. Well, they were back in the
YouTubers, what's going on?
And that flipped quickly. So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative.
I mean, why play safe when you can make plays like that?
Create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them, because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And the pressure gets to him again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Ritter will set up to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down.
Y'all been all right today?
6 yards on the sack. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded just inside.
I will not run the ball back because, no.
And he is going to dive to the turf.
I don't, that's not my turn there. I really don't run the ball back today. I really don't run the ball back.
It's a 58-yard punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Wide open tight end.
How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown. A great play there. 96 yards. And the Bulls extend their lead yet again. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now.
Welcome to my channel, y'all.
And last drive, 3 and out. Still a
how's everyone doing?
The scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Did they really just say poor quarterback?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Ritter under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
My defense is doing sap machines today, buddy.
In a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now
great reach.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And taken right at the 35. And he is going to dive to the turf.
All right, so we almost at the 2-minute warning.
And they're going to start with really terrible field position. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards.
1,000 yards. Woohoo!
So many times I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing.
For my quarterback, gosh.
Catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be a lot.
There he goes left side.
Can y'all tackle? Or is it hard? I mean,
70 yards, and the Bulls are pouring it on. Now for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half.
I think for next season, I'm going to put this instead on arcade. I'm going to try CPU on either competitive or Madden or all Madden or all pro.
And they will not get a chance to return this.
I just want to see what the difference would be.
For a touchback. The Falcons offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because
18 sacks.
This is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
That's right. Use that timeout.
Enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Yo.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it
I thought he was going to run for it. Holy crap.
Third down. Let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will start.
See, I got 55 seconds. It'll be 40-some seconds left
Team is on as this is sent away.
by the time I get done with it.
This is taken at the 23.
I mean, I could do a Hail Mary.
So possession goes
or run the clock out.
The punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got a man. Complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown.
See, I had to scheme him open. I had to scheme him open so I could pass the ball to him.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Falcons going to get one more drive.
Yo, if y'all throw it and it's an interception,
fading here in the 2nd quarter. Not sure
bro.
how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Y'all gonna throw it?
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, keep throwing it out of bounds.
It's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I'm glad y'all throwing it.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts.
Wait a minute. What's your pass? Ooh, buddy. Yeah, you can come out. You did good today. Oh, yes, you did. You did good.
Continues to wind down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the Bengals who were able to pick up the victory at home. Joe Burrow, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, sharp in the victory as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we'll wrap up the weekend with a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your raw material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I'd say
what's going on, YouTuber?
He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little.
How's it going?
And come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Able to push his way through. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to get 6.
There we go.
Pick up down to the 21.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will take this one in for a
Look at that run.
A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bulls go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
98 yards.
Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of
I wonder
the
what
second half
CPU
now.
would do with All-Pro.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
I need some interceptions.
Problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw, Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Ritter to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Sack machine, baby.
The sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
My running back's been quiet today, so I got a lot of making up to do.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
And he's right there on the doorstep now. 2nd down and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Gets through, and now an opening. Now look out. He's to the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bulls have got it on cruise control. Out comes the kicking team here.
Let's get 8 touchdowns. No, we're not going to get 8. We're going to get 6.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it.
How many plays?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
If I can get a pick, that'd be great.
Looking to throw it here.
But I'm happy with the sacks.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Ooh.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a
Let's see how y'all is. Y'all don't want to. Okay.
200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into...
Well, he's free going down the left side.
That's right. Wave to him.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Since the break, 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Bulls get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready to take over. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point. On the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise...
Our first penalty of the game.
Get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And it's been
no,
like
sir.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Ritter from the gun. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Why are you running backwards instead of throwing the football?
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As he's
are you that scary? Next time, throw the football. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what's his name now. Marcus Mariota playing.
And they're going to start with really terrible field position. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got to jump. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And this defense just being manhandled here to start the drive. Good push up front, 2 big runs. This one 18 yards and another first. On first down, they'll go to the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, some strong running. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Bulls just continue to roll. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ritter now.
Nope.
Can't get away.
No, sir.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. This is taken at the 18. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And they will take over 1st and 10.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on you.
And nothing but green grass here.
There we go. Running back time.
The race is on. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 99 yards. And the Bulls extend their lead yet again. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Ritter now on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an
Y'all only got 1 sack on me. That is ridiculous.
And a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Y'all too slow throwing the football.
That time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Here's Bradley Pitt.
Y'all just too slow.
He's on to punt for Atlanta. Fielded at the 33.
Y'all give my running back the whole third quarter.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And
3rd and 1.
Down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got room, taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Bulls will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Final minute.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On second down, Ritter.
Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Working from the gun, Ritter.
Under pressure again, and down he
My
goes
defensive
again.
tackler.
The
Good job.
defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field
I should give him a whole 600 yards. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll give you 600 for the day.
What we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it.
Let's get to 600 for a nice game.
Partner, because in the old days people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they.
And always short
wow.
tackle. Now he's got some space. Off to the races inside the 20, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 87 yards, and the Bulls are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Them Falcons ain't no dirty birds at all. They're the trash birds.
And this one was over a while ago.
The trash birds.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage.
You almost got 30 sacks for the game, bro.
We've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost
you can get 30, that'd be good.
Both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands.
You're only 5 sacks away.
To actually see the result.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just outside his own goal line. That's taken on the 25. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard
All right, let's get
punt.
you involved here.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. James. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on it.
Fights through and now
Yo, you caught that? Wow.
He's still on his feet.
I was expecting the incomplete pass.
74 yards. And the Bulls had 6 more.
I'm gonna give you $200 million.
They're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
Keep making plays like that.
His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his.
He certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Extra points. They just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Yeah, let's get the 30 stats, baby. Let's get the 30.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Got 26.
Here's Ritter.
All right. How is that quarterback still?
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta.
Oh, gosh.
And it's fielded at the 34. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
The Buenos Aires offense back out now. Well, CD, we are witnessing something that I never thought that I would witness. I would imagine you never thought this, too. I mean, we have a team taking the field in an NFL game.
Got a blast.
Now the ball comes loose.
Yeah. Still got it back, baby.
Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A gain of 5 for the first down. Looking to throw. James. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. James. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 15. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bulls are holding on.
Now the extra point.
Yeah, I'll throw it to you when you're open, not while you're covered.
A while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I learned that.
Just a 4-play drive that time.
But sometimes spectacular things happen.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
At this point, partner,
I might do Fortnite before I go to bed. Try my new skin out.
Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
Depending on the time.
It's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do that? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the
42 sacks. That quarterback has been on his ass, bro.
They're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
2 more sacks for 30. Let's see if he gets 30. Oh. 4th down, never mind.
As he's on to punt for Atlanta. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Gosh.
The Buenos Aires offense back out now.
Okay.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout.
They got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown.
There it is.
A great play there. 92 yards. And the Bulls have got it on cruise control. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say,
we was.
Disappointed watching their
he was on a whole different level than y'all.
Here comes the Atlanta
It's some Alabama football shit right here, bro.
Let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on
if not better.
It's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move.
One more sack and you got 30.
It'll be a loss of
Let's get it.
On the sack, and it brings up second. Ritter. Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time.
I can't believe you only sacked me once.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
You know, 2nd and 26.
Here, out of the gun.
Yes.
The pressure from
30 sacks. Good.
Bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all.
All right, let's wait a minute. You had a good game, so you can come out.
Points, down by 4 touchdowns, haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive
Yo, a block
effort.
punt would have been perfect.
From start to finish.
Let's take it at around the 40. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Wow.
It's complete. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. Touchdown. A great effort there. 96 yards. And the Bulls just continue to roll. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That time y'all got a first down.
They'll look to throw again. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Ritter. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
No matter what lefting I put in, you getting sacked.
3rd and long now. Ritter. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
So
they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do, go and get more.
Yeah, I guess y'all had enough of him, huh?
For the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 35. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready to take over. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
What is a roughing the passer?
Line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Roughing the passer.
All right, roughing the passer call.
The rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a passer,
in trouble, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Pass protection is
y'all only sacked me once, bro. I can't get over that.
2nd and a bundle. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And that forces a 4th down situation. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Buenos Aires offense back out now.
Man, a late 4th quarter comeback from our wide receiver. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty good, bro.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Why you sound so surprised?
And he spins past him and into space. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. James. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He's still barreling through. Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Fighting through, and he's got space. There he goes again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
If I get a late interception, that'd be great.
Shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again.
Damn, my left end is killing it. Hey, y'all, thanks for coming in and watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Share.
And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for.
93%. That's pretty decent, bro. That's real good.
So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had